let's move on to Nora from Raleigh.
Let's go for it.
Okay, she said, I know you often recommend magnesium supplements. There seems to be many different types. Yes. Will you explain the different types and which one is recommended? This can tie into the previous question, actually, because magnesium is very important for many things, sleep being one of them, right? It's also a stress reliever. It can help us feel relaxed, it can help with muscle tension and cramps, blood pressure, headaches. I mean, the list is long. Bone density for women. I am a big proponent of magnesium. If you have seen me as a patient recently, or ever probably, I have probably recommended magnesium to you. Mm-hmm. And there are different forms. Yeah, there are different types. There are some forms that are better for things like constipation. And we'll talk about that a lot in our practice because the medications that we use, such as the appetite suppressant phentermine, can make it harder to use the bathroom. Plus diet changes, eating less, things like protein shakes can also sometimes slow down the movement in our gut, in which case magnesium can help a lot. So you'll hear us recommend things like milk of magnesia or magnesium citrate. Those are going to be two that are more specifically helpful when we're trying to move things through the gut and have regular bowel movements and fight constipation. When it comes to sleep, I am a big proponent of magnesium glycinate. The glycine is an amino acid that can also help with sleep. And so when that magnesium is chelated, with that, it can help extra with just the relaxation effect and the anti-anxiety effect. And I have people who do sleep a lot better with adding magnesium of the glycinate type. There's also magnesium malate. I think that's better for like muscle cramps. And then magnesium L-threonate, which I recommend a lot to my migraine suffering patients because that one can cross the blood-brain barrier. I'm a big fan of those. We also recommend Slow Mag, right?
Yeah,
you're a big fan of that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Slow Mag because when you go on a ketogenic diet, at least, and let's say you've been off of it, you go back on it. One of the things that happens is your magnesium gets low. And I think so you get these muscle cramps, and it's a real thing. It's a real phenomenon. You see it all the time, particularly if you're trying to do any sort of exercise while you're in this stage. And the problem with, but you can go into any drugstore, and I promise they're going to have a bunch of cheap magnesium out there. They'll have a few different brands, and they'll have a lot of different bottles. And what they're selling is magnesium oxide, OXIDE. And milk of magnesia, which is magnesium hydroxide. And those things will give you diarrhea. Okay, let's just be honest with you. It's going to give you diarrhea.
If that's the goal.
So if you don't want to absorb the magnesium and all you want to do is poop, go get those, okay? Because that's what they're going to do. And this is why I'm magnesium chloride, which sells under the brand name Slow Mag. So they put some calcium in there with it, which slows it down. Even calcium slows your bowel down. Okay, so magnesium chloride is that the breakdown process is slower and the absorption is longer, and then you have the calcium in there that keeps your bowel even more balanced. And so you have to look. This is unfortunate. You'll have like a bright. It's like Frito-Lay products at a grocery store. They always have them on the end of the aisle. Buy one bag, get one free if you got our card for the grocery store. It's on display, and that's what you see. This is the way the magnesium products are. All the ones that give you diarrhea are right there. Like, here, it's cheap. Buy it, right? And then the Slow Mag, which is about $15 to $16 for the 60 tablets, is buried somewhere. There's 2 or 3 bottles, and it'll be an obscure section. Okay, and you got to look for it. And you may have to ask the pharmacist, or if you're really smart, just go to Amazon, type in Slow Mag. They'll have it to your door the next day. Yeah, and and the price is always good. And then you don't have to go through this hunting exercise in the pharmacies, right? So anyway, that's I've taken Slow Mag for years on and off, and it never gives me any diarrhea or anything like that. It immediately corrects the muscle cramping. If you have the muscle cramping, go ahead and start with 2 of those a day for a week, and then just switch to 1 a day thereafter. If you're on a ketogenic diet, you have the muscle cramping, that's the way to do it with Slow Mag. That's the brand I recommend. We got supplements here in our offices also. We do have the magnesium glycinate here, for example, right? So those, and I don't find that the glycinate really, at the dose we're talking about, diarrhea is a problem. But, right. It's really the oxide and the hydroxide. That's where the issue is.
Good question.